You understand? The vice president says that they will give us flat rate in the port.
Exactly, I was
coming
there.
He want to make our port like Estonia. He messed the country. Is it Estonia? He has been making references to that country.
So he's messing it up.
So the Estonia system and Ghana system are not the same.
Okay.
And the Estonia, what is the population of the Estonia country and what is the population of Ghana?
Obviously not the same.
So when you say you want to give us flat rate, so I ask a question, simple question, and I know by now they are listening. Maybe say I will go to cover diapers. Now that person our 20-foot container. KO also we are trader or cover among our 20-foot container. Me nua oti me ha no ono so cover sugar. Same 20-foot container. If you say we should pay flat rate 9%, there's disparity. There's disparity in the sense that sugar value is not the same as amount value.
Amount value, yes.
Amount value is not the same as the diapers I'm talking about. So why are you putting all of us on the same rate?
Okay.
What
I
I
get
said.
it. I get it now.
So and then at the rate that you are talking of, what rate? Is it 8% of my CIF or FOB? Is it 7%? Because as we speak now, the duty rate in port are into categories. Obi offer raw material by production 0%. Obi offer semi material so by also one rate. Obi offer car munipa car maybe 2022 no 2022 2023 2024 5%. Obi offer car
different rates
10% 20% 35% Nema na yafa maybe okofa tomatoes cooking oil biscuit frozen chicken 35% import rate more 20%. Now this rate were given to us in 2015 by ECOWAS Common External Tariff. So ECOWAS Common External Tariff no. There's no way that if my Minya Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be present, yamfana say admitting without assuming without admitting, sorry. Assuming without admitting that Minya Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is made the president or is elected president. Yamfana sir.
Yeah.
On December 7th, then January 7th he took over the presidency of this country.
Yeah.
Yambisa who say, sir, flat rate, no. What time is he going to implement it? They have not given us any. They have not given us any. What do you call it? Any timelines that they want to implement the policy that we are talking about. Now, if you have not given us any timelines, Yambisa who say, sir, ECOWAS Common External Tariff, they have to go to ECOWAS. You can't just go to our parliament and says that I want to give the flat rate. And say Ghana Parliament, flat rate. So the Minister of Finance and the Minister of Trade will have to go to ECOWAS Commission to argue why the country want to come out of ECOWAS, because we are under ECOWAS now. Yeah. And that's why ECOWAS has given ECOWAS countries rate to implement. And so we have implemented the highest. Ivory Coast said they will not take frozen food, cooking oil, tomato paste at 35%. They are taking 20%. But at the time they brought the rate, they went back to ECOWAS Commission to say no, to argue, and ECOWAS accepted that they should do it 20%, I think 20% or 25%. But we are doing 35% here. So it will take us like a whole 6 months or a whole year, back and forth. And by the time they will not convince ECOWAS, then they will not come back to Ghana government. You can't just go straight
to the port.
You have to come back to Ghana government to now rectify it and say, okay, we cannot take 9% or 8%. Before then, it's not going to be in your first year. It cannot be your second year. If you are like a second year, you might get it. So when you say you give us flat rate, what are the timelines? I would have asked these questions. And look at the challenges that you have to go through. The only thing that Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia can promise, and I will knock my chest and agree with him, is when he if he says that when I come, I will abolish the 2% special import levy. That is a domestic tax, so you can easily go to Parliament with your first budget with those tax scrapping. The e-levy is within our Ghana Parliament.
The COVID.
The COVID levy is within our Ghana Parliament. Do you understand?
Yeah.
The VAT that you have introduced, upfront tax, that one you can go to Obetua Parliament. What you say in your first budget? Right now we are paying VAT, import VAT 15%. We said it's too high. You can go to Ghana Parliament and reduce them.
And reduce it.
But to give us duty rate on flat rate, no, you cannot. He cannot. And I challenge everybody from the vice president to his campaign director to the national executive of MPP
that it's not feasible.
That they cannot tell me that if they come, they can do flat rate at a go.
Is it political talk? And because said which with the nice and yeah, feasible.
That is the truth of it. And customs GRA are keeping quiet.
Why are they keeping quiet?
I don't know. For whatever reason, GRA is keeping
because
quiet.
the okay is a sound almost why are they quiet?
That is it. You can call the finance minister. Call the finance minister. He said this is what Asake is saying. The flat rate, at what time? And no, there's no timelines given to us.
Yeah, I mean, it's just out there.
What the vice president can do again, comfortably within his ambit, is when he said that when they can, they will streamline the tax system at the GRA level. That one you can just go to parliament and say this way, this flamboyant way, and people bureaucratic way, we want things to be simple. Another way that I see that the vice president talking, that I know that it's good, is when he said that he will give tax amnesty. Because some people, when they clear their goods, 6 months later, 1 year later, 2 years, you see custom comes say we are doing post auditing. Not only them, you see other corporate institutions. GRA will come and say that when they audit you, they realize that you have tax liability, come and pay. And they are back and forth.
Yeah.
So he says that when they come, we want to start with clean books. That one within our domestic parliament, you can just walk there and tell them, look, under certificate of agency, this is what the president wants. That is even if you have majority in parliament. If you lucky that you don't have, if you are not lucky and you don't have majority in parliament, your policy can even be fought by opposition and by the minority in parliament. I hope you are getting you are following the argument.
Yeah.
So this is it. So I am not a doomsayer that what the vice president promises is not good, but this is the challenge. And so if I were given the opportunity to come for that conversation, I would have asked all these questions. That yes, some of the things you have a lean way to do it. Some of the things, no, you have to go through this recruitment. And going through this recruitment is going to be one night. It's not one night event.
So what has been blocking the consultation? Because I mean,
as you said, in your own intro, you said that I speak the truth.
Yes.
You said when you want the hard truth, talk to Asake.
Yes.
This is the hard truth.